Okay, on to the next one. Let's go, everyone. Silent Night, Lonely Night. So, Christmas story about Michelle being alone in the mansion? Maybe? Possibly? Okay, there's Michelle. At least that one is correct. Okay, and my green screen is in weird place. Okay. Better. Michelle was even gloomier than usual. His ruby eyes gazed down at the letter from his mother. If I were a year prior, he would have been crying or shouting or throwing furniture, but nowadays I really saw him explode at anything. And I preferred him this way. So this is after Giselle started... Actually, maybe this is Morgana perspective? Getting loud and emotional over every little thing was that ordinary man did. But beneath Michelle Gibson's skin flowed blood divine as mine. This is Morgana's perspective. He was above them, and did not befit him to behave as they did. Brooding in silence was much more appropriate behavior. I sat at the desk beside him, never mind, my chin resting in my hand. Giselle then? Blood divine as mine. As soon as Morgana... Okay, maybe it's like apparition of Morgana just sat down beside him, something like that. Michelle could not see me there though. Yeah, okay, this is Morgana perspective. Okay, interesting. Not that I wanted to watch him grimace and disgust at the horrifying scars on my face, of course. Michelle, my dear. What? That was unexpected. He almost never responded to me anymore. Perhaps he wanted someone to speak within his present tribulation. Michelle briefly looked around the room for me. But no matter how hard he searched, his eyes would never find me. You should hang it up, I said. Are you out of your mind? I'm just teasing you. I gave her a laugh, agitating him further. Yeah, he got just a painting, I guess. Today his family sent him a Christmas decorations. That's a handmade, probably by him. Also, this is a Christmas episode. I was correct on the title, like entirely. Well, today, first a handmade probably by his mother. White floral wreath? Okay. A lovely thing that the young girl might like. And there's a doll in frilly clothing, also intended for the girl. I expected Michelle to toss it all in the fireplace this evening, but merely destroying it wouldn't erase the fact that he'd received them. Not that his mother would be expecting a response, not from Michelle, but Michelle. Despite my repeatedly asking her not to, my mother continues to send me those Christmas boxes as it gets cold. I'm starting to hate even the thought of the Jesus Christ. You should direct the anger at your family, not the Holy Savior. Yeah, I realize it's misplaced, but you could easily solve this with the curse. Just say a word. And you need to stop offering that, okay? As you wish. Michelle changed a great deal since his first arrival at the mansion, but there was one thing he stubbornly refused to budge on. Did he really care about his family that much? He seems to have drawn a line in the sand and convinced himself that if he stepped over it, he would be surrendering his humanity. But what he needed to realize was that he never had any to lose in the first place, so his concern was entirely irrelevant. I would spare him lecture today though. He was busy racking himself over the letter on Christmas. Michelle? What? Having grown tired of resting my chin in my hand, I was now sitting on top of the desk, looking down at him. Looking again, he looked around for me with a look. Tell me about Christmas. Okay. I guess that was not a thing in like during a Morgana life period, I think. Was Christmas a thing back then? I think it was. Yeah, I think Christmas been here like forever, I guess. I don't know, when like was like the first time like actual like Christmas as the event actually like, you know, as like cultural event actually happened. Like when people like decided, hey, you know, like let's like throw around like one day in the year to be Christmas. Yeah, we know it's like from biblical and stuff, but when like people actually realized like, hey, yeah, let's just do this nationally and stuff. Huh. Anyway, your family lives in a rather larger estate, don't they? Larger than this little mansion list. You don't have to, if you don't want to. Just talking about when I was happy only makes me feel worse now. Yeah. I saw the backstory with George's last time too. And Giselle. I can understand that, I suppose. Michelle had ever been happy? My family was too poor to put up Christmas decorations or do anything special for Epiphany. What gifts we did receive from the villagers all went straight to my mother, and I saw none of it. Okay. So they had Christmas even in the village, so yeah, it was a thing actually. So she just wanted to know. So she just wanted to know the Christmas from the perspective of the rich, I guess. Okay. Though if desires were wrong, I believed, so I was hardly bothered by that. I was one who gave to those in need, after all. Michelle, my dear, what? He glanced slightly upward. So close, but still not quite able to find me. Just saying your name. He appeared mildly annoyed. I didn't say anything in protest. Perhaps he thought it wouldn't make a difference, or had simply gotten used to me clinging his name for the sake of it. Regardless, he reluctantly dropped his gaze back to the letter on the desk. I decided to leave him alone, and seems willing to share his Christmas experiences, and I had nothing else to talk about. Morgana? Yes? It got me off guard. Yeah, Michelle calling Morgana out to sudden. Michelle almost never initiated. I tilted my head, even though I knew he couldn't see it. Do you... he said. Want to celebrate Christmas? Is that it? Okay. Had he lost his mind? At what point had I ever said I wanted to celebrate holiday? When I was busy being flabbergasted, Michel stood up and took the ref in his hand. He began searching the area for me. Where are you? Right here. That doesn't help me. Yeah. I'm here. Somewhere. Where's your head? Am I close? He asked, waving his hand around in the air. That's my shoulder, I said. I'm still not certain what he was trying to do. How about there? A little higher? Here? Yes, right there. I'm trying to imagine this scene, how like Michelle's hands just like going past through her, and we have like Michelle's hand just like, you know, being like that, just passing through her head. And she's like, yeah, that's my head, having like his like hand in her face. Kinda ridiculous. Holding one hand in the air, he took the other, the one holding the ref, and brought it up to the same level, placing it right above my head. An awkward silence hung in the air for a few seconds. I failed to grasp what had just happened. Well, he decorated you. Refs in my family were worn as the headdresses. When I made one, I would place it on my mother's head like this, as gifts for the women of the house. I'm glad you're here so I can pretend this was a gift for you instead. Wow. What are you? You asked about my family's Christmas. Family's Christmas. No, that wasn't what I meant. Why was he doing this? He went quiet for a moment and smiled, which was all the answer I needed. It was a very self-defeating smile, not meant for me. Laughing at himself for putting so much weight on only one of the ref potential meaning. In sorrow for the family who refused to accept him, I made a very similar smile. Flowers would never befit me after all. Not with one arm violently severed, and the other nothing but bone. Wait. One arm severed and the other nothing but bone? Isn't the bone arm the one that you got severed? Wait, what? It's the same arm. So what do you mean, like, one arm is severed and the other is bone? What? Huh? I could never be innocent little girl laughing with flowers in her hair. I feel no interest in her ref. Throw it in fire. That's probably for the best, yes? And what we learned in that moment was that Christmas would never be a happy occasion for us. That said, it was better than I expected nonetheless. We shared a certain energy there, staring in silence. A solitary, capillary, desolate energy. Michelle, my dear. What? I turned up to look at him. The ref still in his hands, and he looked down in turn, this time matching my gaze exactly. He wasn't really looking into my eyes though. Also taking opportunity that you're probably watching and not waiting for the end. I'm thinking about stop doing actually like rush in Fata Morgana. Like I don't kinda want anymore. I guess I rested from like normal schedule, so I may be back to like normal schedule of like every other novel I play on the channel. But yeah, I think like I will be back to this like to normal schedule after I finish short stories. So the reincarnation will be in like normal schedule, 2 episodes per week or something. I'm still thinking about this, but I think I will just rush through these and then I will be back finally to like have normal schedules with everything. But I'm not sure. You just happen to know where they were, but because I had told him. He just happened to know where they were because I had told him. I was fine with that. Would you like me to write that letter to your mother in your stead? What? What do you mean? I mean, I dictate what you will say. All you have to do is write it down and sign it, Michelle. It won't be something you wrote, so I imagine doing it all the way will take much of the pressure off. You didn't seem certain what to make of the proposal. I never suggested anything like that before, and I likely never would again. Huh. Going to ask me for something in return, aren't you? Of course not. What do you think I am? Well, a witch, yep. Well, he was right. Michelle was a saint like me, so I wasn't particularly fond of him calling me a witch. Yeah, that was like interesting dynamic. I was in a forgiving mood today, though, so I decided to let it pass. I know how to show gratitude, thank you very much. Even for the weirdly ill-considered floral ref. I was just fickle, that was all. Sometimes I would have days like this. Most, I would continue trying to bring him over to my side, to curse his family. But occasionally, I would show some kindness. Merry Christmas, Michelle. Ah. Okay, that was short, interesting story. Nothing more to say. That was interesting little bit of interactions that Michelle had in this mansion. Yeah, okay. Well, that was short. Thanks for watching. That was a short episode. I will see you in the next one. So, yeah. Click like button, support me, stuff, yeah, comments, everything. Let's go to the next one. Onwards. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.